Welcome back to the Washington State Dynasty, and welcome to Autzen Stadium. We have a big matchup here today. Washington State taking on Oregon at Oregon, a very tough road game for the Cougars. Oregon entered today's game at 5-4. A big reason for that, though, is they have basically no passing attack. All of their offense is coming from the ground game, more specifically from Royce Freeman. That will be a key to shut him down if we want to win this game. As a former walk-on will be starting for Oregon, Morgan Mahalik. But we will start off with the ball. Our own former walk-on quarterback, Luke Falk, will give the ball to Jamal Morrow, and he will lose a yard to start off the game, around 19 yards away from 700 yards on the season rushing. Now Jamal Morrow trying to bounce it outside, breaks a tackle, avoids another, and he'll pick up 8 yards. That makes it much more manageable on third down. A 4-wide set will hand it to Jamal Morrow, and on the draw play, he is lit up and will go down a gain of 1, and that's a 3-and-out for the Washington State Cougars. Royce Freeman entered today's game averaging over 6 yards a carry, has 9 touchdowns, and nearly 1,800 yards on the season, and they've only played 9 games. He'll start off the day with 5 yards. As now in 3rd and 5, this is where we want to get Oregon, where they'll have to throw the ball. Mahalik will drop back, and he is hit, couldn't get the screen pass. A loss of 11. Darius Lamora on the safety blitz comes in. We'll take over at midfield, so on 1st and 10, a dump down to Jamal Morrow. He's very good out of the backfield as a receiver, and it allows us to get him to the open field. We've got to get him more touches if we want to continue to be successful. Morrow on the sweep outside, trying to extend it, and he'll pick up 3 yards. So on 3rd and 1, do you run or the pass? As the playbook is pretty much open. 2 running back subs are into the game, and Burgess will get it. He's stopped at the 45-yard line. A loss of 3. Try to get it on the triple option, but we were unsuccessful, so Oregon will take back over. Both teams' defenses playing very well early on. Another negative play, this time by Greg Hoyd, one of our leaders on this defense. Mahalik will keep it on the read options. He's a very solid runner and can run the read option very well, and that's basically where their offense comes from. Like I said earlier, not much of a passer, and on 4th down, he abandoned ship right away, as he is now 1 for 3 with no yards, so Oregon will punt once more. Already 4 punts in this game, as both teams have not really been able to get anything going on offense. This looks to be good, though. Jamal Morrow into the open field makes another man miss. He's to the 40-yard line now in great field position. An excellent return from Jamal Morrow. On 2nd down, he goes straight up the gut, and he's got 8 yards and a 1st down. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, we'll spread the field with a 5-wide set. A dump down to River Craycraft. He cuts up the field. He's to the 15-yard line, now inside of the red zone. That was Craycraft's 41st reception on the season, now over 600 yards receiving, as he is our leading receiver in today's game. Jamal Morrow on a nice catch. He's also a nice receiving threat out of the backfield. Luke Falk will scramble out of the pocket. He's got a little room to run, but he is chased down and sacked, a loss of 1. A great play by Sam Gutierrez, a highly coveted true freshman for Oregon. Victor McGill will tack on 3 points, so it is 3-0. Almost at the end of the first quarter, something you don't really see with 2 of the higher-powered offenses in all of the nation. Royce Freeman, though, he's into the open field, rumbling down the field, and avoids that he'll just step out of bounds after a gain of 26. Twin tight end for Oregon, and in the backfield, a loss of 3. Great job by Suleiman Hamid and a couple of other Cougar tacklers. 3rd and 12. Mahalik nowhere close to his receiver. He is now 3 for 6 on the day, and Oregon has to punt once more. We've got a great opportunity to extend this lead and put Oregon in a position where they may have to start to pass early on. Now 2nd and 9 from the shotgun. The give goes right up the middle. Morrow's got it, and he runs into his own receiver. He might have had a huge gain there. Instead, we'll have a man in motion on 1st and 10. Sebastian LaRue to the outside. He bounces off a tackler. Off another. He's into the open field. 10-5 touchdown. Sebastian LaRue, his first career rushing touchdown and his 3rd touchdown on the season. We've got a 10-0 lead. Let's get a second look at that. Bounces off 2 tacklers, and then he's just off to the races from there. A great way to start this game with a 10-0 lead. Royce Freeman gets the carry. He is into the open field and brought down by Jesse Shaw and Kevin Griffin after a gain of 13. Carrington motion in the backfield, fake to Freeman on pitch outside to Carrington. He's got some room as he picks up a solid 7-yard gain. Now from the shotgun, a twin tight end set. Mahalik will keep it on the read option. He's got a lot of green ahead of him, being chased from behind and brought down from behind at the 26-yard line, a gain of 28. So far, almost all of Oregon's offenses has come from the ground game like we probably would have expected. And Mahalik once again, he's inside the 10-yard line, might have got to the 5. Mondo in motion. The give goes to Freeman. He's met in the backfield. A great push by Daniel Ekuale as a loss of 2. 4-man front on 2nd and goal. Mahalik has it, and he's met and brought down by Darius Lamar. A great open field tackle. 3rd and goal. Holding them to a field goal here would be huge. Throw to the outside. Rogers has it. They give him the catch, but they say he did not score. So 4th and goal from the inches line. And Freeman is stopped in the backfield. Greg Hoyd, the senior linebacker, is in the backfield right away. We bring a heavy blitz, and we'll take over from the 3-yard line. Jamal Morrow trying to go outside. He might have got 2 yards, so 2nd and 8 from the 5. Going to the full house set. Give goes to Morrow. He's got some room ahead of him. He'll break a tackle. He's down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 10. Spreading the field with a 4-wide set. Luke Falk will go to the air. Pressure gets there. He'll go down. A loss of 7. Nice interior pass rush from Mattingly. On 2nd and 17, Wiley has it on the screen. And a good pickup on the screen. Richie Wiley, a very good athlete, picks up 11. From the pistol, a dump down to Stewart. He's got it. He's into the open field to the 44-yard line. A 25-yard gain from Steve Stewart. He's not been nearly involved in the offense this year, but another catch for him, an 18-yard reception. On those 2 plays, Stewart now has almost a third of what he has all season. Now Craycraft on the deep out route, he's got 16 yards. 2nd and 10, under 2 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Luke Falk will scramble out to his right, trying to evade the defense, and he will be sacked. A loss of 2 at the 25-yard line. Just could not find anyone open and could not get any green to run. 3rd and 12, screen pass to Jamal Morrow. He is brought down to the 26-yard line. He'll lose a yard, so Victor McGill will come out, kicking into the wind, and it is good. So a 13-0 lead as we will head into halftime. About as good of a start as you could ask for Washington State. Up by 2 scores entering halftime. We got to keep this up. Our defense is playing very well. In the first half, we're controlling the time of possession by almost 7 more minutes due to our defense getting Oregon off the field and our offense being able to stay on the field. 3rd and 10 to open the 3rd quarter. Screen pass to Royce Freeman. He is swarmed by Cougars, and he's shy of the first down line, so Oregon's got a punt once again. We have a huge chance to extend this lead on this drive. A throw across the middle. Wiley hangs on as he was hit hard. A gain of 16. Couple yards short of midfield. Now Morrow into Oregon Duck territory on a gain of 5. The senior tailback averaging almost 6 yards a carry, playing very well. We need him to keep it up if we're going to win this game. But Luke Falk will go down. Another sack. Our offensive line continues to struggle. 3rd and very long. Luke Falk will go to the end, he'll go down again. This time a loss of 7, and that is Matt Watson, the defensive tackle, coming away with a big sack. Royce Freeman gets the carry. He pushes up the middle. He's still fighting, and he will pick up the 1st down and more. That's the way Oregon wanted to start this drive. They've got to be more balanced, though, in the second half if they're going to get back into this game, as Royce Freeman will pick up 17 yards. Now deep in Cougars territory, they'll stick with the ground game, and Freeman's got 2 yards, so 3rd down upcoming, but Oregon is in field goal range. Mondo in motion, keeping it on the read option is Mahalik. He's got it, and he's got 7 yards for the 1st down. 1st and 10, a split back set, as Royce Freeman actually is not in the game right now, and Barnes has it. He'll pick up 10 yards. A good play on a quick slant. Brown moving into the backfield. Mahalik will keep it. He'll lose 6 yards. That looked like maybe a busted play as Hercules Montaalfa has his 1st tackle on the day. A quick throwaway from Mahalik, not wanting to lose any more yards, stay in field goal range as we did bring a heavy blitz. Still a 2-score game. Luke Falk will keep it on the read option. He is hit down hard, and that will now bring up 3rd down. Trips to the right as Luke Falk will go to the air. He breaks 1 tackle. Can't get away from the pass rush. He'll lose 7 yards. Oregon's pass rush is really starting to be very effective, and our offensive line just cannot handle it. Royce Freeman picks up 4 yards. Now 2nd and 6, sticking with the ground game. A sweep to the outside. He'll lose 3, so 3rd and long once more. A big passing down for Oregon. They'll try and set up the screen. basically their only offense so far today, and they will not get it. The Ducks needed 10, they only got 7, so they're forced to punt once more. Our offense needs to put some points on the board right here if we want to really pull away. Almost nearing the end of the third quarter, Morrow gets it on the draw play. He's got some room to run in on third down. He can't pick up the first down, so we will punt right back to Oregon, a 3-and-out. Oregon gets it, gives it off to Royce Freeman. He's got 6 yards as we're into the fourth quarter. 2nd and 4, a 3-wide set, and a give to the outside for Freeman. He's got 3 yards. So another big third down upcoming for Oregon. We've done a great job in this game of stopping them. Can't this time though. Freeman picks up 5 yards along with a first down. 7 minutes to go in the game. 1st and 10 for Oregon. They'll give it to Royce Freeman. He's fighting through the tackle. He is very impressive. Peyton Plur couldn't bring him down until he picked up 6 yards. 2nd and 4, a 4-wide set. As the give goes to Freeman, he's brought down just shy. Another third down upcoming, and Freeman is shaken up on the play. So Tony James will come into the game. He gets it, and he's got the first down. Oregon is a very deep stable of running backs, and it shows right there. Now Corbett into the game, as the give will go to Smith. He's got 7 yards, so just shy of the first down. Oregon, this is now their 4th third down on this drive. Carey gets it, and he can't pick up the first down. 4th and 1 upcoming, and Oregon decides to go for it. A field goal doesn't do them much good here. They want to get a touchdown. Freeman's got it as he's back in the game, now inside of the 15-yard line. From the 11-yard line, give goes to Freeman. He has nowhere to go. He maybe got 3 yards on the carry. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Give goes to Freeman once more. Stiff arm fighting through inside of the 5-yard line. This has been a very long and very methodical drive from Oregon. Mahalik to the outside, and he's in a 4-yard touchdown. Now a 3-point lead pending the field goal. We do have a studio update. Baylor with a huge upset of 8-0 Texas. Texas with their first loss in the season. They were number 3 in the nation. It's time to run some clock and put some points on the board. Morrow starts us off with a 10-yard gain. 2nd and inches. The give goes to Morrow. He'll try and go outside, and he will lose 3 yards. A huge third down upcoming, a 3-wide set. Luke Falk will go to the air. It's nearly intercepted by Mattingly. So now on 4th and 3, we'll be forced to punt. That was Luke Falk, only his 13th pass attempt on the entire game. Freeman gets the carries. He will go for 4 yards. Oregon has 3 minutes to score, a field goal to tie, a touchdown to win, or at least take the lead, depending on how quickly they score. A huge third down after the sack, and back them up further. A false start on Oregon, so 3rd and 15 upcoming. This is a huge third down. Can we get the ball back? A throw to Carrington. He fights forward, and he gets the first down. You gotta be kidding me. Excellent effort by Carrington, though. 2 minutes on the dot to go in the fourth quarter. A dump down to Freeman will go for 11 yards and a first down. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Mahalik will go to the air. Another dump down to Freeman. He's met. The clock will continue to run as on 2nd and 9 moving ahead. Oregon has the ball. Going with a dump down to James. He's got it. Stiff arms the defender. He's inside of the 25-yard line. Oregon definitely in field goal position. Under a minute to go in the game. And another false start penalty. That is huge. So back him up 5 yards. Now 3rd and 7. Under a minute to go, like I said. Mahalik will go to the air. He spins and throws, and he's got Barnes for 11 yards. What a play by Mahalik. He struggled all day, but comes up clutch when he needs it. Another throwaway, saw the blitz coming, knew he couldn't take a sack. From the 15-yard line, 3rd and 8. Mahalik moving in the pocket. He throws to the end zone. He's got Mondo, the tight end. 17 yards, and Oregon has the lead with 45 seconds to go. It's now a 4-point game. We've got to work quickly. A dump down to Jamal Morrow. Get the first down to stop the clock. He'll do just that. The clock will start back up. A 4-wide set for Washington State. Luke Falk to the air. He's got Craycraft. He's inside of Oregon Duck territory. 30 seconds to go. We'll use our first timeout. Sticking with the 4-wide set. Trips to the right. The throw to Lewis. He's to the 25-yard line as he is lit up. Under 30 seconds to go. We've got one more timeout left. Luke Falk, he gets sacked. That is the last thing we could have happen here, as we will call our last timeout a 5-wide set. Luke Falk will take a shot to the end zone and intended for Robert Lundy. It's intercepted, and that will do it. Lundy has come up with big plays, but a questionable call to throw to a redshirt freshman on a streak to the end zone as your final play. Mahalik is the player of the game, and Oregon has handed us our 3rd loss in the season. I think we might have been a little too conservative in this game. Luke Falk only threw 18 times in the entire game. He entered today's game as the 6th overall passer in the entire nation, and we probably should have thrown a little more, tried to get too conservative, a little too cute with the ground game, when the passing game has really been what's got us to where we are right now. Our defense definitely played as well as they could, holding Oregon to 17 points. That's exactly what you have to do to beat them. This game obviously falls to the offense, as we will now drop to 22nd in the nation, as we are now 7-3 on the season with 2 games left in the regular season. We are bowl eligible, so we will get at least one more game, but that game hurts us a whole lot in terms of trying to get to the Pac-12 championship. Luke Del Rio in this Oregon State offense is very prolific through the air. He leads the nation in passing right now. Him and Falk are 2 of the best passing quarterbacks in the nation, as Luke Falk did take a little bit drop in the overall standings. But we do have some good news. A commitment, Nathan Tuttons, a developmental run blocking guard from Ohio. He's got some good strength, got actually some nice pass blocking as well, so he's not a one-trick pony. A look at our recruiting board as a whole. Terry Davis, Donnell Harris we're starting to pull away with. A tight battle for Kerry Webb with LSU. Benjamin Wood, we're in a tight battle with Oregon. And Chris Fuller, one of my favorite targets in this entire class, along with Patrick Cole, we're all in pretty tough battles for. But we have to just go ahead and get that game out of our minds. Just forget about it. Move on to our next game against Oregon State. Hopefully we can play better. Our defense needs to play the same, but our offense needs to be a little more aggressive in their play calling, throw the ball down the field a little more, and not just rely on Jamal Moore running the ball so much. I hope you did enjoy. Leave your comments on the game down below. I will see you back at home in Martin Stadium for our game against Oregon State, 'cause I'm out.